Hello, I am Isaac, metric number MEC211028, and I will be demonstrating two vulnerabilities in the Juice Shop web app. So here, right, let's start with the first one, which is the metadata, in the location metadata in images being leaked. It's not stripped from the images uploaded onto this web app. So here we have this photo wall page, and basically users can upload the photos they want here. Particularly this photo, when they uploaded this photo, the location metadata was not stripped by the web app, so it is still present on this photo, and I can demonstrate it here. So let's first download this image, and then we can use a tool to basically show us the metadata on this image. And you can see at the bottom that's the GPS metadata, and basically this leaks the user's location metadata where this image was taken. This is a problem because it is a violation of the user's privacy. So it is best for the web app to strip this metadata before they save this image and let people access this image. So the second vulnerability on this web app is the very weak captcha. And this captcha is very easily bypassable. As you can see here, the captcha is basically in text form. It is very easily scriptable by a bot. And after they script this, they got this captcha and they can get the result. And it is very easily to automate an attack towards the web app. So here I can show you an example of a script that I wrote. So basically it just has this request body with the captcha ID along with the answer to the captcha, and then the rating and a comment which constantly loops and increases, and this thing will send every 1000 milliseconds, which is 1 second. So let me show you the result of this script. As you can see right now, the requests are getting sent, and there's always a success to all this. I can use the exact same captcha answer and ID, and I can just loop this forever. So as you can imagine, if I keep sending this request and it reaches until a few million or something, the problem with this is that this website actually displays the customer feedback on this about us page. So here it will try to get the customer feedback and display it here, and you can see this is the ones that we just sent just now. So imagine a few thousand of this, and this website will try to load this, and at that point when you have a few hundred or even thousand, this particular page will lag really badly, and basically nothing can be accessed. The web app is just blocked basically. So that is for this vulnerability. There's way better captcha options out there, like reCAPTCHA or HCAPTCHA, which you can use instead of this really weak text-based captcha. So that is all for this vulnerability. Thank you.
Hello, this is Yonki K with MEC 211021. I'll be showing how to log into an admin account using brute force. Firstly, we need to know about its admin account. We can obtain it by some recommendations. Okay, we have some 4 reviews here, and one of them will comment by admin. So obviously this is the admin email address. Log into this website. Right, now we got the email. So the password, simply put anything. It won't be important as we are going to do a rainbow table brute force. Okay, let's turn on the intercept. Log in. Forward. Alright, now this one. Okay, let's send this to repeat and then let's change. Oh, sorry, it should be intruder instead of repeater. First, I'll clear all this symbol, and then since I only want I'll add this here on the password side, so my input will be insert into a password only. Right, and then on this repeater, I'll choose my payload. String. No. I have already downloaded a payload file, which is on its name best1050 text file. As you can see, it's all the common password. So you can start running. Okay, let's start the attack. It will take some time. I'll be back later on. I'll be back later on for this while it's running for the brute force attack. In the meantime, I'll show you guys on another method to log into the OWASP admin. Okay, log in. As we can already know the password, we can just using another method, which is the SQI injection method. SQI injection method. Alright. And the password will be simply be anything, since it won't be matter. Let's log in. Check. Alright. Okay. As you can see, I successfully logged in, even though the password is 123, but obviously 123 is not the correct password as we already tried, and here the status would be 401, which is an error for login code. Alright, that's how I'm able to log in using SQLI injection. And then I'll go back to here and wait for the result from this brute force attack. Alright, even though the attack is still going on, but I found one of the status is 200. Status 200 means it's a successful login. Therefore, the admin123 will be the password for it. Let us stop this attack and try the result. Keep going on. I'll try on the website. It should be this one. Okay, let's try with the password we just got. Min123. Oh, forgot to turn off. Yep, we are in. So both of we successfully obtained password for the admin. Alright, after we presented both vulnerabilities, I'll talk about the countermeasures. Regarding SQL injection, it has a high severity as it allows attacker to gain unauthorized access into your web application. There are numerous ways to overcome it. First, validate input is an important mindset during coding and setting up website. Make sure your engineers have the right mindset. Second, prepare a query. All user input should be treated as untrusted or malicious input. Third, prepare whitelist input filter statement, as blacklist input filter is easier to bypass with. Fourth, Use the latest version web application, as most modern technologies offer mechanisms to protect your website against SQL injection. Next, having a weak password in a high privilege account is a big no-no. It is like inviting the attacker to come and gain access into your account. A secure password should consist of at least 12 characters long and have a combination of uppercase letter, lowercase letter, numbers, and symbols. Alternatively, using a password manager will be a good option to make sure that your passwords are able to fulfill the requirement mentioned above, and do not use the same password on different websites.
Hello, my name is Ahmed Abdi and this is my magic number MCS211036, and today I'm going to perform a DOM-based cross-site scripting, which is a client browser-side injection that depends on an improper handling of user input on an HTML page. So to execute this kind of attack, we're going to need an input field, and in this case we have the search bar, and in this search bar we're going to write our code that consists of an HTML tag, and within that HTML tag is going to be a JavaScript. And once we execute that, we're going to have a pop-up screen that shows a message that we're going to write within the code. So let's try and do that. So source is a JavaScript. And function is lart, and that we have a message. So message which is DOM cross-site scripting attack. Close the bracket. And now once we hit enter, we're going to have the pop-up screen. So here we can see that the code was successfully executed, and we can see the pop-up screen and the message that we put within the parameters of the function itself, which is DOM with cross-site scripting attack. So in a secured website, we should not be user should not be allowed to do this kind of an input field. So to prevent this kind of attack, we're going to have a data validation, a data sanitization in all user input on this all user input fields on the website. So basically that data sanitization is going to prevent users to put any anything that related any inputs that related to an HTML tags to execute it on the web page. So it will only limit users to put a text context only instead of an HTML tag. Hope that's clear. Thank you. Hello, in this task I'm going to exploit an improper input validation on the rating function. So basically what we have to do, I'm going to attempt to rate this website as 0, but what we can see here is that the minimum rating of this website is 1 and the maximum is 5. So I'm going to try and exploit this input field and try and rate this website 0. Okay, but before we do that, we're just going at the beginning, we're just gonna try giving a simple rating process, and you can see what's the behavior of this website. So if I say bad website, and I'm given a rating of 1 and solving the captcha, which is 20. So this is basically a normal rating of the website. I can submit it and it will greet me with a thank you for your feedback. Right? So now what we're gonna do is that try to intercept this submission button on using a perp suite. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna use this front page and open it in perp suite open browser. So this is the perp suite open browser. All right. So what I'm gonna try to do now is that just the same procedure as I did before, but instead of clicking submit directly, I'm going to turn on the intercept button. Alright, so let's just do that. A very bad website, and the minimum rating is 1, and my target is to rate this website as 0. Alright, so we're going to serve the captcha, which is 70. Right, So now in the previous one, I just clicked submit and it gave me thank you for your feedback, isn't it? So now I'm going to intercept it using the perp suite and turn off this, turn on the interception, right? And then click on submit. Once we click on submit, we're gonna have a pop-up over here. Right, so we have to wait for the intercepting after we click submit. Okay, interception we have to forward. Okay, in the interception button here we can see that our patch number is 0 and the rating here it's 1, isn't it? And we say very bad website. So it did not send directly and giving me the feedback, the feedback that says thank you for your feedback. So now what I'm gonna do is in this rating value I'm going to change it and give 0. So you're just going to observe what's gonna happen once we click on forward. We're going to have a message displays in the bottom here that they accepted the 0 rating, which is if it's a normal secured website, it should not allow me to do this one. So let's just try that. Forward, and we can see here, thank you for your feedback. So basically this website accepted the 0 rating. In a normal secured website, it should not allow me to do that. So to prevent this kind of attack, it's better to do what we call a data validation to secure, to ensure that the accuracy of the data. So in this specific one, we're going to perform something that's called minimum and maximum data validation check. That's going to prevent users to put numbers out of the range ratings. So basically this rating is from 1 to 5. It will prevent users to put any numbers out of this range. So hope that's clear. Thank you.